with either the LAPD and hacked my Instagram account.
Okay.
Right? Went on my Instagram account, took my picture, cropped it, used my picture for a November 7, 2017 nuisance and abatement lawsuit to take a 4616 Chesapeake Apartments complex, saying that it's a hotbed for crime.
Okay.
2,900 assaults, murders, rapes, and robberies.
Right.
Within that, they took a picture of my picture, pasted inside of the lawsuit, and gave it to the judge using that to try to coerce the judge into saying that people have apartments, people have tattoos reference that apartment, making it a hotbed for crime.
Okay.
All right. And I never allowed them to hack my shit. This shit hit the live news with this picture right here, and the Channel 4 News, and they have like 6 or 7 people wrote articles about it. Now this is my picture from my Instagram. This is on my back. I'm the only person in LA that has that tattoo on. That's the exact tattoo on here.
Right.
And it's on my back.
It's identifying as a criminal street gang.
Identifying me as a creep gang. Now let me explain something to you about me. In the last 17 years, I spent 15 of them underneath federal supervision.
Okay.
10 of them behind bars.
Okay.
5 of them on tactical alert supervision.
Okay.
I just discharged from federal parole in 2015. Now he's saying since 2011 that it's all this stuff's been going on. They have different people wrote different articles saying that basically he's trying to say that I'm involved in this shit, posting my picture.
Right.
And I'm getting death threats from people thinking that I've killed their family.
Right.
I just left my job right now. Motherfucker pull a gun on me by the fucking volleyball court, thinking that I'm the motherfucker killed his people, bro. And I don't appreciate that because I haven't done nothing to nobody, right? And it's obvious because I'm standing here talking to you, and if you don't think, oh, this professor, you don't think that's me.
No, dude, I believe you. I have no reason not to. I believe you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? There's no reason.
I typically believe people. I'm not in a situation. I don't lie to people, so I know some people lie to me.
And I have this right here where they ran in my house. Chief Charlie begged them last year, the police. So me and my daughter's mom, I called the police in Long Beach. She was trying to fight me. I was off parole for maybe a week.
Right.
So she's trying to fight me. I called the cops, like, hey man, she has a knife. And I just want to get my stuff out of her house. So bam, one police call, right? There's no counter cop calls to this case that I'm telling you. So the police pull up and they get there, they say, what's going on? So I explain to them whatever. They already know why they were dispatched because of the police call. They tell you why you dispatched. They have the knife that she tried to stab me with inside of the file, right? So I ended up going to jail because her and her friend writes a police report saying that I did something to her. I pushed her or whatever. It was a felony and it dropped down to a misdemeanor because I didn't do anything. It was inconclusive evidence, right? So I moved from Long Beach to my house, right? Which is 4823 West Martin Luther King, which is on the Chesapeake Apartments where this lawsuit debate. I just moved out of there in April. They did the lawsuit in May. I have all my paperwork showing my last time I paid my rent and my rental agreement to show that I was a part of that complex, that I wasn't a nuisance, that I wasn't hanging out or just trying to be.
And this was just filed too.
And this was just filed.
And you haven't lived there since April.
And I haven't lived there since April. So there's no reason for. But the picture that they took came from 2014 off my Instagram, right? So, and I can show you that on my phone too, the dates.
Chief. Okay.
So when they come to my house and what month is it? They come to my house around October. So when the police gets there, my daughter's mom called the cops and she's like, yeah, my boyfriend, he pulled a gun on me, right? So I'm telling the cops, I'm like, bro, when the cops get there, I'm like, man, she's lying because I don't want to be with her. Right. This is my house. And I show them the restraining order and I show them the lease agreement. I was like, this is not her house. She's not even supposed to be here, officer. She coming over here because she wants to be back with me, but I can't be back with her because of the lies she told the cops.
Exactly.
So she's gonna have to own up to what she did, right? So the cops say, fuck that, fuck the restraining order. It's not inside of our computer. It's a Long Beach. They run in my fucking house, right? Fuck up my house, right? The next day, I guess whatever officer gets involved, the fucking Internal Affairs send me a paper time. I'm the key witness for the fucking case because they run in my house. No, I try to call this guy Internal Affairs to talk to him about this other case that's going on. Say, hey bro, they still fucking with me. They still fucking with me. What you gonna do? I go to this building right here to try to talk to Mike Fewer. They telling me that you can't talk to him. I go to the other building across City Hall, East, talk to I'm looking for any of these people at the top.
Right.
Because they're all in the collusion or agreement to create malfeasance. You are knowingly aware, hacked my picture, got it, cropped it, and then you've used it to manipulate the judge.
Right.
That's exactly what you did. Use that to coerce her.
Based upon that tattoo.
Yeah, you use her to coerce her, showing that it's not only is it the Jungles, which is the name of the gang in the area, but this is a picture of the apartment complex, which you assume that I put that on there to destroy. No one puts a gang on, no one puts an apartment complex on it with the intent to destroy it, right? You put a tattoo or anything on you that you're going to cross out, that you're going to say, fuck it behind it. You ain't going to say anything. I love that apartment building. I'm not a gang banger anymore. I worked for my job for 7 years. These people are out of control, man.
No, this something we can do. It's not for hours. We go out to cops. That's what we do.
All these people. I've Googled this fucking dude, bro. He's worth 17 million. I mean, he's worth 18 million, Michael Fuhr. He came into this place. He was a first in 2001. He was a private attorney, right? In 2013, he went up against Cameron Trudich, right? Michael Fuhr was under investigation for $2 million because when they had the midterm election, Michael Fuhr asked for $3 million just like Cameron Trudich did. This son of a bitch calls himself the LA City Attorney. You couldn't even go on WW2 and fucking sit down with Trudich and talk. They had to go on 2 different days. Now, how the hell can you communicate with your so-called community if you can't even sit down and talk to a person, your colleague, and go up against them? Right? So we can't even trust you to be in a good relationship with the person that you're in a building with, but we're supposed to trust you to deal with thousands or millions of people and take your word for it. Well, this school's a scam.
What this is what's called defamation per se, and by that, there's another situation where this has happened to a law enforcement officer, a whistleblower, who they entered his information into NCIC. So at any point in time, they would run the guy that he had assaulted police officers. So now it automatically escalates. We have another client who's exactly the same thing, where they've entered him into their as that he's beat up police officers. So anytime they encounter him, it's escalated on up. No, you have a case.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. No, you should see the LA Weekly. Fucking Dennis Romero, that son of a bitch, he wrote one LA Weekly. This other Jennifer something. I just brought this to talk to him, bro. I have so much paperwork on this fucking dude. I done hunted this fucking dude, Michael Fuhr, down, bro.
Oh, we got him. We got you.
Find this last. Because this dude, and then, and when they try to get an indictment.
Hey, you're articulating yourself very well, bro.
And then they trying to get an indictment.
They expected to do that shit to a fucking dummy. Let me just say that.
At no point did he think that I was going to go inside.
Yeah, no, hell no.
Pull it out. That's why they're fucking furious over there. I just went in the parking lot. I'm not going back outside. And I said, what the fuck? I said, why don't you want to help? I said, what do you want me to do? I was an ex-gang member. You see those tattoos? I said, what you want me to do? Go start thinking who snitched on me and that type of shit going through my mind. But I know those guys are going to snitch on me because I ain't doing anything. You can't snitch on nobody that ain't doing anything. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've been working at my job for 7 years. Oh, I have a letter.
Damn.
Letter. I already tried to go to AC.
And you were under federal supervision. Yeah. So if they suspected you of any activity, they'd have been up your ass.
Exactly. Here we go right here. Now these people right here, this is called a judgment and commitment, right? So the judgment and commitment, I was in a federal bureau of prison. I got released in 2010 from I got released in 2010 from a level 8. Not a level 4, a level 8, right? So within that time, the Federal Bureau of Prisons and then the FBI, one of our top highest national security police departments, right? They are positively sure that they have what they call fixed me or made sure that I came. Yeah, reform me. They're sure of that, right? Because I have my discharge papers. Here.
Likelihood of recidivism.
Right? Oh, and guess what? And the shit that Michael Fuhr's accusing me of or being involved with were what they call probation conditions. So I was not been able to even be in the collusion.
This was part 2, guys, of the Mark Bacon story. I'm going to be putting out another part to it. I'm also in contact with him, trying to make sure that he's safe every day. I'm also going to be trying to visit him pretty soon and try to do a follow-up story, get some more facts straight, get some more facts out. Also, I'll let you guys know as much as I know as far as what's going on with him and the attorney, if they let me know. Other than that, what goes on between them is between them. So I did introduce him to Felipe Hemming. They did talk. They did exchange information. So what goes on from here, guys, we'll see what's up. But I will try to do a follow up on the story. I will try to visit him and go talk to him and make sure he's okay as well. Thank you guys so much. And one more thing is, all you other auditors, thank you so much for the ones that did mirror the story. I will be doing a video thanking all you guys that did mirror the story for me and for Mark Bacon. So if you guys can as well, mirror this story and the next one as well. The follow-up stories, part 2 and part 3. Thank you guys so much.